What's the world's strangest job that actually exists? I spent 3 years getting paid to break into banks, but before you call the cops, it was totally legal. I was a penetration tester. After the army, I got my cybersecurity degree and applied for what I thought was just another IT job. During the interview, this guy in a suit asks me, "How comfortable are you with being arrested on the job?" I figured he was joking. Turns out he wasn't. My job was to test bank security by actually breaking in, like physically walking into places I wasn't supposed to be. The first week, they handed me fake janitor uniforms, lockpicks, and a bag full of random equipment I'd never seen before. My trainer Jake explained the rules. Banks hire us to find their weak spots before real criminals do. If I could steal one file or plug a USB into their computers, they'd fail the test. Badly. My first assignment was this small credit union in Denver. I spent 2 days watching their routine. The security guard always took smoke breaks at exactly 2:15 a.m. That was my window. I showed up in a pizza delivery outfit with a fake order, walked right up to the side entrance where employees usually went for breaks. Sure enough, the door was propped open with a plastic spoon. A spoon. That alone was worth a huge security violation report. I slipped inside, found their break room, and discovered filing cabinets with customer loan applications just sitting there unlocked. Social security numbers, addresses, bank account info, everything a criminal would want. I grabbed 3 files, took photos of the open cabinets, and walked out. Total time inside, 12 minutes. The next morning, I called their manager. "Sir, your security test is complete. You failed." He laughed and said that was impossible. Nobody had been in the building overnight. I showed up to his office with the stolen files and time-stamped photos. His face went white. He couldn't believe how easy it was. But my weirdest job came 6 months later. This fancy bank in Chicago claimed they had the best security money could buy. They told me, "If you can get past our motion sensors, we'll double your fee." They'd installed this expensive AI detection system that could supposedly spot anything moving. The bank president was so confident, he bet me I couldn't even crawl across their lobby floor without triggering alarms. Challenge accepted. I spent 4 nights dressed in a full black morph suit, literally army crawling across marble floors at 3 a.m. The trick was moving so slowly that the sensors thought I was just shadows shifting. It took me 6 hours to cross one room. On night 4, I made it to their main desk and plugged my USB into their computer. Game over. When I showed them the footage, the bank president looked like he'd seen a ghost. Their $1 million system got beaten by a guy in a $20 Halloween costume. But the job that almost got me arrested happened in Dallas. The bank manager forgot to tell local police about our security test. I'm picking the lock on their back door when suddenly 2 cops tackle me to the ground. They're yelling about catching a burglar red-handed while I'm trying to explain I'm supposed to be there. Took 3 hours and a dozen phone calls to sort that mess out. The cops thought I was making up the dumbest excuse they'd ever heard. My strangest assignment was when a bank asked me to test their phone security. I called their main office pretending to be from IT support, used a fake urgent voice and told them I needed to reset the CEO's email password immediately. The receptionist gave me full access in under 5 minutes, just because I asked nicely and sounded official. When I walked into that CEO's office the next day with printouts of his private emails, he fired 3 people on the spot. After 3 years, I realized the job was messing with my head. I was getting good at lying to people's faces, sneaking around, and basically thinking like a criminal. Plus, the stress was insane. One wrong move and I could end up in real jail trying to explain my weird job to skeptical cops. My last job was for a bank that wanted me to test if employees would hand over sensitive information to a stranger. I walked in wearing a fake repairman uniform and told them I needed to check their computers for viruses. Not only did they let me touch every computer in the building, they actually helped me by logging into their systems. I could have stolen everything. When I quit, my boss asked why. I told him I'd gotten too good at breaking into places where I didn't belong. That's when you know it's time to find a normal job.